All right. So someone asked about pitch process. I'll go really fast. To me, pitching is a skill. It's a total skill. It's not a talent. So what I mean by that is you develop getting good at pitching. And just like stand-up comedy, the only way to get good at it is to suck at first and keep doing it until you get better. Every person you pitch to is hoping your pitch is good. No one hopes it's shitty. And then if depending on where they are in the company, there might be a junior development executive or a senior development executive. If you pass them, right, if they like your thing, they move you up to the next person, and you keep going up until you get to the person who can say yay or nay and get your thing going. And then after your thing gets approved, you're going to pitch that thing forever. You're going to pitch it to marketing. You're going to pitch it to the actors. You're going to pitch it to the musicians. You're going to be pitching forever and ever. So if you hate pitching, this is not your industry, because it's a huge part of the job. I take it deadly serious. I use, PowerPoint or Google Slides, especially during COVID. Both of us have been pitching during COVID. You can do it. You can control the screen and what you show. I break my pitch down into 3 steps. Here's who I am and where my thing came from, like what inspired it, which is you're already pitching your story, right? It's almost like a pitch in disguise. Then I pitch the thing. What is it and what is it about and who are the characters? All the specifics of the thing. And then the third one, which now I've in my opinion is very important, is, and here's how we're going to do it. Here's how much we think it will cost. Here's examples of other people that have done something like it. And here's how we're going to make ours just like that, but better. Obviously, Shannon and I are a little older and way older than someone starting out. So we have a lot of experience. But those pitches, I'm pitching next to someone that just graduated, and I'm pitching next to Guillermo del Toro. So the person who's hearing it is looking for the thing to be really good. I Google whoever I'm pitching to. I Mr. Robot them. I try to find out what they've worked on, how long they've been at the company, what studios they've worked at, things that I might know that they worked on, or things, sometimes you've worked with them and you didn't even know it at the same studio. I find out what the studio is making as much as I can. Get an IMDb Pro membership, and you can pretty much find out what everybody's working on. And I never, ever, ever go in there not knowing any of those things. You can't pitch a project that they have something similar in development, because you're just wasting their time and you're wasting your time, and you look like an idiot for not having done the research. I also make extra sure that whatever I'm pitching can actually get made at that place. If you go to Nickelodeon and you pitch an R-rated show, then you're an idiot. If you go to Adult Swim and you pitch a preschool show, you're an idiot. Like, these are just, don't do it. If you go to Nickelodeon and you're like, I have a show about underwater, like the moment you say underwater, there's SpongeBob. With that said, there's other shows, right? Bubble Guppies and the shark thing that just happened. Those couldn't happen, and those are anomalies. But don't pitch a thing, don't go to a Lucasfilm and pitch him Star Wars. Like, that's not gonna work. Go, Shannon, go.
Yeah, I would say in regard to pitching, everything Jorge said, I write a script for it. I practice that script. I pitch it in front of my ruthless friends so they will give me honest feedback and tell me what they loved, what they didn't. Because often I'm always saying, when I give a script out, whenever I do a pitch, what's important for the feedback for me to get is not just the things that you didn't like, because everybody's willing to give those things, but also tell me what you did like, because then it means I can lean into that. I can give you more of that. I can understand what is working about the thing that I've written or the thing that I'm pitching. I do the same thing. I research people. The other thing that Jorge hinted at the front of his pitch is the first thing is talking about yourself. When you go to a pitch, you're not just pitching your idea, you're pitching yourself. And you're trying to give them the confidence that you can make this thing that you're pitching them. So that's another big part of it. So you need to be professional. You need to practice it again and again and again. So that's super important.